The collection for this season is kind of based on this idea of like awkward beauty and how we're in the kind of optimism stage. This season is more about the action of going out, the action of having fun. It kind of for me was like looking at that kind of early club culture. And I wanted it to kind of feel that it was sort of fluid and something where we were not getting locked into sort of a universal kind of gender boundary. We have published 2 books. One book is a book on the artist Florian Krug. When I follow him on Instagram or I follow his work, he shows me a world that is new and progressive. He is an artist that I have found incredibly inspiring, and I think he's one of the most talented painters of his generation. We have made a book with the British photographer David Sims. I've always loved the way in which he encapsulates the male form and how he shows vulnerability, the way in which he kind of uses the art form of photography and progresses it. The images are incredibly worked up, they're very painterly. And I thought there was a really kind of nice dialogue between Florian and David. In this collection, we used a lot of rib, cotton rib. I kind of felt, you know, there was something about this idea of a fabric as a base that kind of felt nostalgic, a rib-structured vest. I like this idea of like solarized imagery of people on beaches. I like this kind of obvious statement of the summer. In some of the outfits, we've gone kind of full disco ball. I wanted something that was incredibly glittery, something that kind of felt like it was a prism. We have knits where you have multiple different layers in which you get this sort of idea of backlighting on color. This season we've carried on with the all over anagram. We've done full trenches where you have the logo in neon. And there's something a bit music culture ultimately in that. This season we were very lucky to be able to start using cactus leather. What was really nice about it is how it picks up color. It's got a really good movement. An amazing pair of trousers which are made out of rope. I like them because by taking one material and repeating it, you end up with a structure. Working with the hardware has been amazing. You know, to be able to do beaten metal into a structure onto clothing is, I think, has been a kind of new step for us. This season for the puzzle bag, we have worked on a hobo shape, a softer shape. We have the crossbody puzzle. We've done those in like kind of bright neons. The elephant basket, it's this idea of embellishing on the top of something which is quite natural. I wanted it to feel like it was a bag to go out with. This season, it's something that I want to see in a club. And I think that there's nothing more appealing when you see a look that transforms your state of mind.